Hello, my name is Rahim. In this short video, I'm going to share how to identify property investment opportunities. Before I get going, if you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these videos. I've been asked so many times, how do I get below market value deals? Okay, Rahim, you always tell people that you make money when you buy, not when you sell or not when you rent. You make money from day one. Yes, you do that, but you do that by looking for opportunities. So in this short video, I'm going to share 5 ways to identify investment opportunities that would be a life changer, or that would sometimes enable you to have 50 to 60% below market value. Yes, 50 to 60% below market value. As long as you have a peeled eye out there, you will get these sort of deals. Number one, when you're out there walking, jogging, right, keep an eye. If there's a vacant property, right, if there's a property that has been neglected, it looks vacant, it looks deteriorating, nobody lives there, or it's got these sheets on it, you got plywood on the windows. Look for these sort of properties. These sort of properties could be property that have been inherited and nobody's looked after it, or property that has been repossessed, or something that nobody had really thought about selling. Maybe someone who inherited this property who lives in a different country or lives in a different side of the city. So obviously they don't really know what to do with this property. So what they tend to do is just to lock it up and then ignore it, and then obviously grass start growing in the property, and then it get neglected, and then it become vacant for a very, very long time. Or if you're going out to grab a bite with a friend, say you're going out for dinner or for a meal, even if you're driving or you're walking, I'm not asking you to stop looking where you're driving, right? But just keep an eye, just be wary about your surroundings. Just like start noticing what's happening, or what are the changes in your area. You'll find out there's so many opportunities that are very close to your eyes, but you've never literally stop by and start looking at these sort of things. So it's vitally important now, if you're going out for a run, for a walk, or you're running to the gym, whatever you're going to do, or you're going for a bite with your friend, or for a dinner, keep an eye, for the vacant properties, or for the neglected properties, or the properties that people don't really look after. Probably that landlord who doesn't look after that, but he's just fed up of managing the property, or he's just fed up that tenants are not paying him his rent, so he stopped doing the renovation. And again, that brings an opportunity for you. And also look for property that's got for sale sign for a very, very long time on it. So if it's got for sale sign for more than 1 month, 2 months, or maybe 6 months, it's a massive opportunity as well. Maybe the landlord or the owner of the property is asking for more money, or there's something wrong with the property, or there's something wrong that's the reason why the landlord is not selling. Again, that could bring you an amazing opportunity. Number 2, you look for properties that nobody wants, okay? Properties that everybody's scared of. It could be properties that have subsidence, or property that got structural issue that everybody is scared of, okay? Nobody wants to literally touch that property or buy it, right? So these are the sort of properties that could bag you a bargain. I'll give you an example of a property I bought recently in South Wales. I saw the property. It had a bit of crack, on the stairs and one of the windows, and it's showing outside, okay? People were so scared to buy that property because they thought it's a massive subsidence, and the property is literally very, very scruffy, structural issues. People just want to keep away from it. So what I did was I went there, put an offer, negotiated my offer. I was able to get that property for about 40% below market value, only because everybody was scared to buy that property. If you talk to my student or the people I work with, I always tell them, if you think of we, think of me. So I like the worst properties, the properties that nobody wants to buy. These are the sort of properties I want, because I'm gonna go there and add value. If you remember I'm saying I always add value. Whatever you do in life, look to add value. I like scruffy properties because I know then if I get that property, I can do it up, add value to it, and rent it and provide a home for someone else. I've not just added value to that property financially, right? I get massive financial reward, and also I'm providing a home for someone, right? Especially properties that have been vacant for a very, very long time. So that's how I was able to secure that property at a discount. And then obviously I did the property up, converted it from a 2-bedroom into 4-bedroom house. And again, that was an amazing deal. So if you see a property that nobody wants, go in there, be brave, negotiate on the deal and get it. But a warning here, if you don't have the experience or training, or you don't have a coach or mentor, I strongly advise you've got a coach or a mentor who will take you through the process, or who will guide you when it comes to renovation, or when it comes to doing the works, because you would need someone who's experienced to actually help you deal with the issue. Number 3, look for properties that have been on the market for a very, very long time. Okay, properties have been on the market for a very, very long time. How do you know this? People always ask me, how do you know properties have been on the market? Well, today would be the day you know. It's very easy to do, right? You go on Rightmove, Zoopla, whatever platform you use, put the postcode, do all the complete all the information required, and then hit the search button. Once you hit the search button, on the top right hand corner of the Rightmove, there is a filter there that allows you to actually filter to oldest listings, newest listings, relevance, and the highest listings as well. So you can select oldest listings. So once you select oldest listing, it brings you all the properties have been there for a very, very long time. So basically take it down that way. So some could have been there for like 2-3 years. So recently we saw a property that had been on the market since 2019, right? It was a property that the landlord was really struggling to sell because he wanted more money. And then we were able to negotiate on that. We were able to get it slightly below market value, and the same time, landlord was happy. We bought the property because he wanted. It's one of those owners who wants to keep the property the way it is, because it's like a family sort of property. They don't want anything to go wrong with the property. They want the property to be there because it was their grandma's property. They want to keep that remembrance in it, to the property to look exactly the same, and they don't want you to go and convert it in some other ways because it was a massive property. So that was the reason why they haven't sold it all along. Obviously, I went around and told them, listen, we will do the property the way you want it to be. We're not going to add any room or do anything bad to the property that doesn't really fit the sort of criteria you wanted on the property at. And also we promised that if we were to ever sell that deal to someone else, we would tell them what the clause are in terms of buying that sort of property. Again, look for properties that have been on the market for a very, very long time. That seller would be a motivated seller because the property have been on the market for a very, very long. They just want to flog it now. They just want to sell it and move on with their life. Number 4, look for unsold property in auction, right? If you never bought a property from auction, I understand. But what you do after every end of an auction, go to the auction results, find out which property are not sold. So if the property are not sold, you've got 2 options. Number 1 is to go back to the auctioneer and try to renegotiate and see if you can get the property below the price you wanted it at, or below the 10% margin. Okay, you go there, negotiate, tell them you're happy to do it in an auction term. If that's help the landlord, or if they want to go into a normal sort of purchase, you can do it that way as well. So go out there, negotiate with them, and again, guess what? If the property has not been sold during auction, guess what happens? The owner wants to sell it now, because he sat there a whole month or 2 months waiting for the auction day so he can sell his property, because he wanted to sell it quicker. So if he did not sell it, he wants to sell it now. He's motivated. He really, really wants to get his money so he can move on. So if you go out there, speak to the auctioneer and see if they're able to bank you a bargain. If not, what you do, send a letter to the owner directly, offer to buy their property. And then if you send that letter out, they're likely to reply back to you and talk to you about the property. And then you can understand why they're selling, what their targeted price was, and how you could help them. Because most of these people, they either did not sell in auction because maybe they needed to hit a certain figure and they couldn't achieve that figure, or something may have been wrong with that property, or there's some issue with the property, hence the reason it hasn't sold. So if you can go there, understand why it hasn't sold and what value you could add to that property, you may be able to secure that deal. And again, we've secured deals that way because we know we're there to add value. We're not there to grab the property and run away. We're there to find out what the owner wants about the property, what they're trying to get at, and why it hasn't sold. And then we come to a win-win resolution to be able to buy that property. Number 5, which is simple and basic, right? Literally, it's just easy. It's the easiest thing you should ever do. Basically, is to tell everyone that you're doing properties. Okay, don't hide it. Don't make it your little secret. That's what I did when I started. I never wanted anybody to know about my property investment. So basically, it was my little secret. I never wanted anybody to know. But if I know what I know now, I would have told everybody about it. Obviously, when you tell people about what you're doing, guess what? It attracts people who wants to do what you wanted. It could attract investors. You could attract partners. You could attract builders, tradesmen, mortgage brokers, accountants. You can attract lots of people to work with you because obviously they would know what you're doing. And plus, you're gonna get deals because everybody know you're looking for properties. Don't make it a secret. If you're making it secret, stop it now. It's not good for you because you are literally locking yourself in a corner and put yourself in a tiny corner. That doesn't help you anyway. So if you've been doing that, stop it. Tell people about it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever medium that you use. Tell people about what you do. Tell them what you're looking for. And that way, they would approach you when they've got the right deal for you. So don't keep it as a secret. I would like to invite you in my free monthly property investment crash course that I do every month to give insight on the property investment, to show you how I started my property journey to where it is right now and how I've created a business from zero to a six-figure business in a very, very short period of time. So click on the link below if you want to join me in my next session. And I'm now also giving away 30 minutes of my time for a strategy call. So if you ever want to call me, I will sit with you for 30 minutes for free, no string attached, to tell you about property investment. And also, if you need any advice or what sort of strategies that you want, we can talk about it and we understand you. We get to know you to find a way how we may be able to help you. And I'm also offering things that I've never done in my life. I've never ever done this. I'm inviting people to come and spend a day with me in my office or my home to go through all the property investment strategies, to do a property investment plan. We can go through the investment strategy, how to set up your company tax efficiently, and obviously how to structure your property business so it can be a passive investment. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all your support and all your comments and likes. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these videos. I look forward to sharing the next video.